And we live. Yeah, so basically this video is kind of like a continuation of a series of how you can leverage ChatGPT better, right? So it's going to be a couple tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you want to call it, of how you can move from whatever level you are, beginner, intermediate, to a more advanced level, hopefully. So that's basically what this video is about. It's going to be a mixture of paid and free. What I mean by that is, if you have a paid for subscription on ChatGPT, obviously you're going to be able to use everything. But if you have a free version, there are a couple you're going to be able to use, and I will show you or let you know which one is paid for and free. Okay, so without further ado, let us get started. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to use ChatGPT for YouTube to summarize YouTube videos. That's the first one. And what that means, again, like the name implies, just help you summarize the content of a video instead of you having to watch the entire video, or even after you've watched the entire video, to remind you of how it is. So I'm going to go to a YouTube video, one of my YouTube videos, how to create 50 stunning social media posts in just 5 minutes. I would advise you watch that. And basically, you would see a button over here, as you can see it over here. I think I've done it, but yeah, so this is how you're going to see ChatGPT for YouTube, right? And a button is going to ask you to summarize. So you click on this button and it will summarize for you. Basically, this is the summary, and it gives you like a bullet point highlights of how what the video is about. Okay, pretty good. And the transcript, if you want to get a transcript, so you can click here. This is really cool because you can copy the entire transcript and even move it to ChatGPT, paste it there, and tell it to summarize it for you. I'm not sure the free version allows you to use a lot of word count, but I know the paid version does. Okay, so here it is. It may not be paid for because it's a Chrome extension. Try it out. I haven't tried it out for a while, but yeah, try it out. I don't think it's paid for, but yeah, there's it. So that's the first one. The second one is how to quickly learn in ChatGPT. Okay, so if you want to get, it's similar to the summary, okay, but it's a little bit more not complex, more in depth, right? It's going to give you the full gist. I'll show you in a minute what I mean by that. So I want to learn, for example, this article, Why Facts Don't Change Our Minds, by James Clear, right? I want to learn this article. So you can copy the link of this. This is a paid for subscription. You move over because you need a plugin, right? So if you have a paid for subscription, at the top right, you see ChatGPT 4, the options, defaults, advanced data. This might change by the time of this recording, but the plugin is available. So once you click on it, it will, button here, no plugins enabled, would allow you to go over to the plugin store. So you click on it, and the couple that allows you to browse the internet, right, which is what we want to do. This one definitely is, as of this recording, is good. Browser OPR, the previous one I used to use, but it stopped working. So by the time you're watching this video, this may stop working, but whatever plugin that's available at the time, right, as long as it allows you to browse the internet, right, you select it. You could just check the store, or but this is a good one, browse OP. So you click on install. It's going to be like this for you. It's showing this because I've installed it already. So once you click on the install button over here, right, you go over, then you click no plugins enabled. You can select up to 3 plugins at a time, right? So you just move over to browser OP, select it, right, then you move over here, and oh my bad, wrong. Yeah, so I could just say, I think I've used it. Let me move over to the previous chat where I used it already. I'll just use this. Okay, so I said, help me get the real actionable information from the article on this page, right? No problem. Then I'll post the link, right? So this works. You can use it. Help me get the real actionable information from the article on this page, or whatever, how you want to, position it. You put the link, then I just click send, and ideally what it's going to do is going to help you browse the web page and give you exactly what you are looking for, right? So you'll see it in a minute. So it says the name of the article is Why Facts Don't Change Our Mind. So it gives you the nature of belief, the logic of false belief, social convention versus truth, the power of friendship, and the spectrum of beliefs, right? And the role of books. So it keeps, it's kind of, like I said, a more in-depth summary to anything on the web, right? This is a little bit detailed, right? But at least it's still shorter than the main one. So again, it's either if you've read it before, you're trying to remind yourself, or you just want to get a concise version, right? Giving you without losing the quality, right? This can work. So yeah, there's it about summary. Okay, so let's move over to the third one, which is a little bit more fun, right? How to generate memes. So again, this is a paid for subscription because you have to use the plugin. So let's move over to it. Let me start a new chat. So I will go over to ChatGPT 4, move over to plugin store, my bad. Then search for it. The name of this is meme creator or meme generator, anyone you want. I'm going to use the meme generator for this. You can use either one of it. So let's go over, right? Then I move, like you can see, you can select up to 2, but I just deselect this one. Then I would basically just say create, let me put it over here, create a meme for me about dogs versus cats. Right, so let's see what it do. I think I erased it. Yeah, so let's see what it will bring out. So right now it's using it. So here's a meme about dogs versus cats. I hope you like it. And here it is. Dogs, I love you, my cat. So this is quite funny, right? It's the good thing is you can, you know, just, what is it, save image directly, desktop, share it to your friends or social media. Let me regenerate it again. Let me see another one's going to give me. Thing, right? But at least it did give me something. Hey, by the time, you know, might be watching it, they might have updated it to be able to give you more. Or let me tell it to give me more. Let me see. So let's play fetch cat, fetch, right? So pretty funny, right? And it's quite cool, to be honest. So there it is. So let's move over to the next one, and this obviously will be free. I know I'm talking about paid one, and it's templatize your prompts, right? Especially useful prompts. So what do I mean by that, right? Let me show you in a bit. Let me open a new chat, create a chart. 5 because it's free. I want to be able to show you that you can use it for free. So I pasted create a 10-minute recipe LD meal using the oven, for example. Let me see. Here is a list of LD, every single thing, right? So I noticed that, okay, this prompt is very useful. Okay, so now all I have to do is just, you know, template size it. So what do I mean by that? I could change it and, you know, change this instead of 10-minute recipe, put it time, right? So create for me a specific time recipe, right? LD meal. So LD meal, I could change this LD to, let's say, meal. I just change it to meal using I save it somewhere so that anytime I want to use it, I can just copy this and change it, right? Because you have to save your useful prompt so that every time you don't have to be going back and forth exactly on how to use, you know, the prompt to give you a pretty detailed response like this. Okay, so yeah, templatize your useful prompt. Basically, that's what it is. Save it somewhere in the notepad. I'm sure ChatGPT is going to be able to allow you to save it in sometime in the future if they don't already have it, right? But you want to templatize and keep your useful prompts. Very important. So the next one is how to generate bars and graphs. This is quite a cool one, and this obviously you need to pay for subscription. So I don't think I will mention it. I'll just say you need to, if you see me using ChatGPT 4, you should know that it's going to be using a paid one, right? So I'm going to move over to ChatGPT 4. It requires a plugin for this. So I'll go over to plugins. Then when the option comes up, I'll go to the plugin store. Just show me diagrams. So this is it. Show me diagrams. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, so you click on it. Then once you've done that, you obviously need to select it over here. So I'm gonna deselect this. Again, you could select it. It won't affect it, right? But just to pass the point across. So let's see. How do you want to test this? Let's move over here and show me how to make $10 million in 2 years. Okay, let me just use that. Show me how to make $10 million in 2 years. And let's see what it gives. It's about to create a diagram. You can view this diagram in a new tab, or you can edit it. Drag and drop with the free account. That's really, really cool, right? So, I mean, to view ideas, we use, wow, it's not just even answers, it gives you more resources. That's interesting. So let's view the diagram in a new tab. So here it is, high overview of it. Since I'm asking a crazy question, it should give me. So this is it. Invest in high growth stocks, real estate investment, start a profitable business, venture capital, angel investment, high stakes poker, gambling, inheritance of wind fuels, cryptocurrencies, investment, volatile. So it's quite interesting what it gives, right? And I like what they say, you can edit it, right, using the tool that you can create an account for free and you'll be able to edit it however you want. And I mean, you could even go further to tell me, give you the step by step on exactly how to go about it. But you get the idea. It gives you diagrams of exactly what it is that you need. Wow, see, you can actually edit it over here if you want to. Pretty cool, right? So let me cancel this. So let me ask you for another one, right? So let me see. Show me how, for example, show me how to take care of my bicycle. It tells you to view ideas for improving the diagram, use the key phrase show ideas, or to view other types of diagram and language, use the key phrase explore diagrams. Right, this is pretty quiet. Again, I think it's going to be the same. Show you an overview of how to go about it: regular cleaning, tire maintenance, brake check, lubricant change, inspect and tighten bolts, clear, gear shift and store indoors. Pretty straightforward, right? And if you want to go more about it, you can check out other things, right? Well, there you have it, okay? Yeah, let's move over to the next one. So this is obviously going to be free, revising your existing text. So what do I mean by this? This is pretty straightforward, right? Let me switch it to ChatGPT. So if you have a text, article, whatever, right? I'm talking about yours, right? And you want to make sure it is, on top notch, right? All you got to do is just ask ChatGPT to do it for you. Pretty straightforward, right? So this is it. Revise my text. Let me put it that way. And you put in shift. There it is. It's done it for you. So it's converted your text, right, to make sure no errors, no grammatical errors, no punctuational errors. Everything is straight to the point and exactly as good as it needs to be, right? And it also improves it. So use it, right? It's a really, really good tool, as little as it is, right? Especially when you're writing emails or you're trying to write an article and you've written the article and you want to make sure it's inside. But make sure you go through it to make sure it still has your tonality and it's not taken out of your humor or context, right? But there you have it. It's really useful, especially in saving time. You don't have to be going through every single thing and trying to correct it. So the next one is another fun one. Again, let's move over to a new chat. Requires ChatGPT 4 and it allows you to play games with ChatGPT. Yeah, you can. So let's see. And let's see plugins. Over to plugin store. So we're going to start with tic-tac-toe, and we'll check for chess too. So let's see how it works. Okay, so move over to select this. Tic-tac-toe has been enabled. Chess, which other one has been enabled? Okay, browser open. Let me. Okay, so let's start with tic-tac-toe. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's try to be beginner level. Okay, so I'm gonna prompt it. Let's start a game of tic-tac-toe. This is my first time. And I put 3 times 3. Okay, so let's see. So it's telling I would like to start with X. Please let me know where you would like to place your first move by choosing the number from the board. So he started with X already, as you can see, and I want to put my O, let's say, in 5. Right, I put 5. Now it's thinking, it's playing. Okay, so this is a great choice. Here's the updated board. I put it X, so I placed my O in position 1. So the first time it was asking me to select whether it's O I want to play for, so I should have said yes. Or if I'm not comfortable, I tell it I want the other one, right? And he did it. So right now he's put his position in 1, and I wanted to make sure it's 3. Select 3. And you get the gist, right? So 3 is going to calculate and it's going to give you the right one, right? So we're going to check chess for now. So yeah, nice move. Here's the updated form. Nice. So I keep playing with it. So let's check out chess. Okay, So I'm going to prompt it. Let's start a game of chess. This is my first time. So welcome to Game of Chess. It's your first time. I provide a brief overview. It gives you everything. Basically gives you the basics of it and the likes. Right? Would you like to play as white or black? So I say white. So here is the board, okay? And it tells you, please make your move using standard algebraic notation. For example, you can move a pawn to e4 by typing e4, or move a knight to f3, right? Or move by typing n3. So the first name of the piece that you want to move, you say it plus the number, and it's going to help you. So if I want to move, for example, my pawn, which is in b, my pawn to like b3, for example, I'll just put b3 and on knight to f6. So right, this is my own. I moved it to b3 and you move this to this, and you know, it's your move. Show me good moves to consider, some good moves to consider. So now it's now advising me like a professional what moves that I need, because I told it it's my first time playing. So I don't even need to let it to tell it to advise me. Already it's advising me that these are a couple moves I can do to, you know, make me play better. Right? Really cool. So that's that. Have fun with it, right? So now the next is step-by-step guides, right? So again, this could be used for a free one or a paid one. Either one, it works. Okay, so I'm going to start a new chat, and this one is quite, it's a very good one because it allows you to be able to understand exactly what you need. So again, I'll use chat 3.5, right? And let's see, give me a step-by-step and help me create a healthy meal plan that will help me build muscles fast. Give me questions I can answer, and after I answer them, generate me a good format. So let me see what 3.5 will give me. I normally use 4, but let me see what this will give me, okay? Every single thing, right? It gives you everything. Determine your daily calories, calculate your macronutrient ratio, plan your meals, plan your portions, meal time frequency, grocery list, meal prep and execution, every single thing in a step by step. And you can go further to tell you to give me an example of the kind of meals, and see, it goes on and on and on, right? But you get the gist. So whatever it is you want to use it for, just make sure the step by step is there, and you know, it gives you questions. Like, why I did this is because tell me, what is your current weight, what's your current goal weight, how active is your lifestyle, are you looking to bulk? So you answer these questions, and ChatGPT will give you a personalized what's it called, plan for you, right? That's why this is really, really good. So there you have it. You can save this too. And the last okay, this is not the last. So the next one is coding assistant, right? And I don't code, so bear with me. Let me cancel this. Bear with me. So assume this is your website and you want to change this button, for example. So I go to inspect, and the coders will know what this is. I'm just showing you what it can do. Copy. I don't even know what to copy. So let me see. Let me say copy elements, for example. I move over here and I paste it. Right? And push shift, and the prompt would be let's see, help me change the CSS of this button to be blue and yellow. So as you can see, it gives me the exact code I need to use to change it to that. That's why I'll leave it. I don't want to get too technical, but you get the point, right? It helps you provide the codes that you need. And if you copy a code, right, like, and you need it to ask to improve it, or how can you make whatever it is, just it can do it for you. That's basically the point, right? I don't want to get too technical with the code and stuff. So there you are. So the last but not the least is one of my favorites, because you get to see it. It basically allows you to talk to ChatGPT, right? And this could either be paid for free, doesn't matter, because it's a Chrome extension of the plugin, right? The name of it is Speak to ChatGPT. It might have changed, the name might have changed by the time you see this. I had one other one that I wanted to use, but apparently it became unavailable. So currently, as of this recording, is Speak to ChatGPT. The idea is it has there's some options available for you to be able to talk to ChatGPT, and this is one of them, right? So you add the extension. This particular one is new. I haven't tested this particular one, so I'm going to be testing it live, obviously, like I used to most of the time. So speak to ChatGPT has been added to Chrome. Yeah, there you have it. It's over here already. Here it is. Okay, so open ChatGPT as usual. If you can reload the page, right? So just click on it. It's going to open ChatGPT for you, and you can talk to it. So let's see how it is. So here it is. So let us test it. Okay, so let's move over here. Start.
Talk to me.
You make sure you allow it. Yeah. How are you? How are you doing? To see.
Hello. I'm just a computer program. So I don't have feelings or emotions, but I'm here and ready to assist you. How can I help you today?
Give me 5 productive things to do today.
Certainly. Here's a list of productive things you can consider doing today. Personal development. Read a chapter from a book you've been meaning to finish. Take an online course or watch educational videos on a topic of interest. Practice a new language using language learning apps or websites. Physical health. Go for a walk, jog, or run. Try a new home workout or join a virtual fitness class. Prepare a healthy meal or snack. Mental well-being. Meditate or practice deep breathing exercises. Write in a journal.
So there you have it. I hope you found this useful. As usual, like, comment, share. I would like to know your thoughts on everything so far, and what are the things or ways you know to leverage ChatGPT to the fullest potential. Yeah, cheers.